to the maintenance. We'll quick information. This is your filter. This is the filter cap to get it off, to get it on. There we go. This is the correct part number, ROF128 for recall. And then you need a laser kit like this. Let's turn off the music again. And I think it's this one that you need. So let's figure it out. And of course some engine oil. And for this one I'll show you in 1 second. Yep. Yep, there we go. Let's dive under there. Bring your oil pan, of course, and some rags. Hopla. Hopla. And here we are. This is the old filter. So first we drain the oil. Hopla. And let's see what kind of a shape it takes. And it's gonna be this one. Yep, it's gonna be this one. So a hex key, size 12. Don't know what the problem is, but YouTube is acting up. All right, so we need some info on the engine oil. We can go in the software, or we can go to the site of Krone Oil. I'll turn off my lights. So type in Krone Oil in Google, and I don't know why the screen crimped. Yep, there we go. Then you select Slim zoeken. It's in Dutch, but I bet you can change it to English. Oh, right over here you can change it. So select Slim zoeken. Unless you live in Holland, then you can search the car by the license plate. So we type in Fiat Punto. It's an Evo 1.2, and already we have some results here. Model 2010 Evo 1.2, 48 kilowatts or 51. Let's find out. We could take a peek in the papers. That will go faster, I think, since they're over here. And let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's plug the name here. So you have here it is, your certificate of conformity, your technical sheet of the car. So we check for it should be somewhere here. How many horses are in there? It's a 1242 cc, and here we go, 48 kilowatts. To convert it to horsepower, you have to multiply it by 1.36. So to make it easy, 100 kilowatts is 136 horsepower. Easy to remember. Bam. We don't need this side. So it's 48 kilowatts. 2010. It is this one, And then crude oil tells us 2.6 liter. 2.6 liter, 5W40. So that's what we need to do. Each 30,000 kilometers or 12 months. That's a lot of kilometers, but oil gets better every time. So, yep, 2.6 liters, 5W30, each 30,000 kilometers or 12 months. So each year. Let's go. 2.6. Alrighty. Yep. And let's drain it. So it was this one. Put this back on there. Up. Remove it. Hopla. And seems like don't have a lot of room here. So we do have enough room for our wrench. Oh, those gloves, man, really. Hopla, lefty loosey. There we go. Yep, it's already loose enough. So this is a conical drain bolt, so don't over tighten it, else you will damage the threads. There's a Newton meter specification on there to tighten it, but I go by feel. And for this one, I'll look it up in just 1 second. And there we go. Just 2 fingers, that's enough. And the color of the oil should be better than this one. This is dark, very dark brown. So you're looking for a nice light brown color each oil swap. You shouldn't have a lot of carbon buildup in there. So that's why we need to swap it out each and every year. Clean this up. As you can see, it's conical. So there's no washer on there, but I'll look up the exact tightening spec, tightening torque. But you have to clean it up, the threads, very good, if you're using the Newton meter setting on a torque wrench. Because if there's any dirt here, you will tighten it on the dirt. Then that's not the point of doing that. So let's look it up. Just leave my fingers up. Some brake cleaner never hurts for oily hands. Up. There we go. Nice and degreased. The specs. Oh, I forgot my phone. So the specs for this car. It's gonna be here. Fiat Punto. Technical specs. So engine, torque settings, oil drain bolt, tighten it to 25 Newton meters. 25 Newton meters for the fanatics with the torque wrench. So now you know how to do it. This over here. And let's loosen up the filter. Yep. And for that we need, of course, our 1/2 inch wrench. And then, oh, and this lip is loose. We'll fix it later. Yep. Put some screws in here. Nice and tight. Alrighty. Take your cap. I like to use, as you might know, the box of the new oil filter, and this one is again very tight. All right. So, as we don't have a lot of room here, we have to use a wrench on this part. Yep. Come on. Come on! Come on! Get on there, man! What the fuck? I think last time I used my belt tool to take it off. It's also a heavy thing, but I broke it, so I need to use this cap over here. Tap it on, perhaps slightly. Yeah, whatever. It will be good, I think, like this. So now I just need to get a wrench that fits on this one. All right. So, what is this? 19, nope, 21, and 21 of this. There we go. Oh, I might not have the room for this one, so let's take another one. And let's try it. Bam, it's in there. Let's check it out. And nope, that's not an option. And this one is. So let's try to break it loose. Yep, it's moving slowly. Let's not damage the cap. Yep. Sweet. And again, very slowly. That's a good boy. Yes. But I would recommend using the belt tool. Although, if it's screwed on hard, because it's a flat O-ring, rubber ring seal, whatever, then it's kind of hard to undo it with a belt tool, and you get to push in the filter, and so you screw up the shape here for this adapter. So whenever that's the case, yeah, you're in a bit of trouble, because without this adapter, or the shape, come on, get off. I should use a hammer, perhaps. No, I'll knock it off like this. Come on, go Hagen, you've got what you wanted. And it's in the oil. Thank you, Fiat. And then the battery died again. I have to buy some new batteries, I think. So, in the meantime, the oil has drained, as you can see. And for all you torque spec enthusiasts, I will I will try to yeah, SD card failure. I will try to torque it down for you. So 25, and it's this one. Of course, good, Steven, very good. 25. So of course you screw it in my hand. And 25. All right, let's set it to 25. 20 and 25 right there in place. So let's check it out. Up, and that's it. Let's feel for it with our normal wrench. And yeah, that's about it. 25 is correct. I would have tightened it maybe just a slight touch more, but if it closes, it closes, so that's a good one. Now we have to undo the filter, and we have our stuff right here for the filter. Yep. Hopla. And this hopla can go over there. So let us get it off. Already undid it. There's not a lot of oil in the car, 2.6 liters, but this is really really running low on oil. Damn it. So again, 5W40. The specs I showed already. On the Krone oil side. So I like to put the old filter in the box so it can stand up nicely over there. Now let's grab some engine oil. And loop up our seal. And there we go. And there we go. Yeah, should be nicely lubed up. Because else it will be very, very stuck. So let's get it on there. And again, it's a flat seal. So SD cord died again. Strange, but if you restart your GoPro, it seems to repair the file and continues. Have to look into that later. So put your cap on there, and so we made contact, and now 3/4 of a turn, and that should be good. Voilà. So just make a mark somewhere. Here we see the ore. It will be yeah, that's a stupid thing to do because you will not see it, but you can see this is 1/4, this is 1/2 a quarter, and then This is half, then up. Yep, that's 3/4 of a turn, right there. Yep. And you'll oh, you scratched the filter. Yep. You'll feel it too. It tightens up pretty good, and that will be all right. So there we go. Now we fill her up, and we're good to go. Yep. Yep. Oh, don't hit your head on the bumper. And yeah, we have like 1.5 liters perhaps at maximum left, so that's not very good. That's not very good. No, it isn't. Yes. Bam, bam, bam. Clean up your stuff, of course. I'll do that later. And the filter can drain over here. Oh, easy cheesy. There we go. So, new filter is on, drain plug is tight. We always leave out the dipstick to remember ourselves. We have to put in the oil, of course. And here we are. This is a petrol engine, but it's driven very well. So over here we have no mayonnaise. And the client hits the throttle quite well, so it's nice and clean over here. A little bit black because of a little bit carbon buildup over 2.5 years almost. So let's fill her up. 2.6, 5W40, and some sites say 5W30. So always look in your instruction manual and see for yourself what you should use in your area, your climate. There we go. And there we go. Ooh, exciting. It's coming, yeah. And it's there. She takes it well. Oh, I hear music. Dangerous for the YouTube algorithm. So I have to keep talking. I'll have to keep talking. Else they will cancel my video. We cannot have that. There. I wish you could just buy the music and then, yeah, kind of strange. Have to look into that. It's kind of boring without music, so maybe I'll have to make some. Let's turn it off. Is that it? So, screw the cap on. Nice and logo and stuff in front of. Nice and tight. So now let's rev. Let's start the engine. Don't have to rev it. Of course, be sure not to inhale too much of the exhaust. It's It's out of vitesse, not in gear. We can start it. Are you sure? Yeah, we can. And we have oil pressure. Always, I'll show you. Always look for the oil pressure lamp to go out when installing a new filter. So this one over here should go out, and immediately we have oil pressure. When we hit 3 bars, then the light goes out. Voila. And since we have oil pressure, we have had oil pressure in the system, we know we can take a look at the dipstick to see for the correct level. So clean it off, and as usual the oil is still dripping down in the oil pan. So if you don't have maximum on here, don't worry, wait for 15 minutes, check it again, and it will be good. I mean, then you will have the correct look. Over here you can see, if you can see it, it's like 3/4 filled. So if you wait like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it will be almost maximum. So I will pour in a little bit more, but not too much, and that will be perfect. And there we go. That will do it. Oh, birds. The bird is a word. Yepla. Check it again. Yepla. There we go. Yepla. And that will be a good one, I think. Oh, yeah. Ah, here you can see it. It's 90%, something like that. So in 10 minutes it will be 100%, or even maybe a little tiny bit more. But that's all right. We should, to finish it all off, we should check out our coolant. Check how much it can take in the winter time. Up. Might be a little bit less than 25, because I topped it off with a bit of water. Ah, no, 30. Sweet. Good for a harsh winter, minus 30 Celsius in this. Like the city is filled with assholes, really, just making noise. Assholes making noise. Yeah, check the battery terminals to be tight. Check the level of the brake fluid. It's above maximum, because I've been doing the brakes and somebody put in a little bit extra, perhaps, somewhere along the way. Fill up the washer fluids, of course, right over here. Already did it, of course. And that's it for this video. All the other things, the hinges and stuff, spray all the hinges. And of course over here. And the most important part, this one. This one is for the squeals and squeaks, if you don't move it. So, and this one of course, very important. Also you have a safety mechanism, a locking mechanism. It comes out somewhere. If you find it, lube it. Then I'll close the gates. Trunk. Oh, the trunk, of course. You can see the old grease from last time, 2 years ago. It's still in there. So, up. Let's do that. And this is a wasp, little wasp house. Yeah, special. So don't spray it up, just leave it. They can take care of it themselves. It has been winter time, so not too worried. And always check for the spare tire, and this one is a little flat. So we'll have to unscrew this and fill her up. And of course we are in luck because the vent is in the bottom. Now, although there's still enough air in there, but if it's really, it should be 3 bars. I think this one is about 2.5, something like that. So that's it for now. I'm gonna do that off camera, and have a good one. If you have any questions, you can message me, of course, and like, subscribe if you want. If you want to see more like this, let me know. And have a good one. Have a good weekend. Cabin filter. Let's take it out. Direction on there. Follow the direction of the air. So how to get this installed properly? Pull back the seats, and I'll try to show you. Pull back on these little tabs. There are little tabs here. I'll one hand is too hard, I think. Just pull them out over here, and you can pull it backwards. Oh, there's a little thing here that slides in. So pull on these tabs, pluck, and then you can slide it out. On most Puntos, they're broken because they pull on the wrong side. So I'll try to show you where the filter is living, and it's right over here. As you can see, you have to pull on this tab and it flies out in your face. So here we have the pollen filter, and this one, you try to get it out, stick your finger in there. That's what she said, I know. And as we can see, it's pretty dirty. So, yep, it's pretty dirty. We took it out like this, and it's obvious that this is the dirty side. Look at all the debris, beasts, what have you in there. Pollen also, and I'm allergic to pollen, so I'm gonna throw it away fast. Bam. So let's put in a new one. Pay attention to direction of airflow. and squeeze it like this. You should put it in like this, up with the lines vertically aligned. Like this you should put it in. I'll try to show you with one hand, perhaps. That will be a little bit, Wait, I have an idea. Yeah, that's better, I think. So, let's make an accordion out of it and gently wiggle it to the top. Let's gently push it in and let it unfold in the inside of the compartment. Wiggle, wiggle. It's hard to understand why most car manufacturers make it so damn annoying to put in these pollen filters. And I have to restart because it's not good. I'm gonna put it in like this, in this angle, and yep, we are in business. Success. So forget my first explanation, just put it in at an angle, push it through, shove it through, goes in immediately. Now this clips back on. Let's follow the lines a bit. I cannot see my top, but I can feel for it. Oh no. So this should hook over at the top, and let's try to grab it, push forwards, feel for the tab, and bam. Yep, that's nice in place. So there we go. I bet you can see more than I do. So this is where it's sitting, where it is, and for the rest, just push the plastic thing back into place, and that's it. So see you in the next one.